Happy 4th of July. We are not doing our normal 4th of July stuff today. Normally we would go to the city park and see all the vendors and of course watch the fireworks at night, but they are canceled here in our area because of the virus, so we're going to stay here at the house and work on the farm because, let's be honest, farm work never stops. So we've got a Boston butt on the grill right now. We're going to smoke it all day, and then we're going to make pulled pork sandwiches tonight. We've got fireworks that we'll set off over the pond. And so, yeah, we're just going to hang around here and do our own thing today. One of the biggest things we have planned for today, we are actually moving. It's a metal carport that we had in the back part of the property. It was on a concrete slab, or still is actually. And we're going to move it today because hopefully next week, possibly as early as next week, we have our big barn coming. When I say big barn, it's a big barn, one that we have needed for a while now, and we're really excited to get it up. It's going to be a 48 by 80, so it's going to allow us to put the tractor under it and the four-wheelers and the gator. We're even going to put our camper under it, and then we have plans down the road to turn part of it into some stalls so that when our goats start having kids, we can have a place for mama and the kids. So yeah, that's all in the works. Like I said, we're not sure if they're going to do it this upcoming week or maybe the following week. But either way, we're really excited to get it done. So Steve and I are going to move that carport today. We're going to go inside and we're going to eat something before we get started so that we don't get bear caught. It is really hot in Florida right now. And for all of my UK friends, for those of you who don't know what bear caught means, it's just when you get too hot out in the sun and you start to get lightheaded and you're like about to faint. So just have to explain that because a lot of my UK friends don't always understand my southernisms. So I'm all the time having to explain myself. But anyway, that's what that one means. But we're going to go eat and then we're going to get started. I'm going to set up the camera today and do like a time lapse, I guess, so you can see how we move it and all that good stuff. So stay tuned. Okay, so I don't know if you can see it in the video behind me, but this is the carport that we're going to be moving. It's just a plain metal carport. We used to have our dogs under it. That way they would have shade. But we don't have our dogs anymore. We just simply didn't have time to run them like we should. So we gave them to a couple of guys that they hunt all the time. They train dogs year round, so they went to a good home. But we are going to move this. We're going to move it out into the field for right now. And then later on we will put it in a permanent position where we want it and bolt it down again. But yeah, for right now we're just going to unbolt everything and then we're going to use the tractor to pull it and move it. So fingers crossed everything goes as planned. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, so Steve actually just got done mowing the garden out here. We are fixing to set up our Premier One fence, and we're going to turn the chickens in here. We're going to move the chicken tractor, and we're going to put a bunch of them out here. That way they can not only fertilize the garden, but they can go through and have a heyday with all the bugs and everything that's in there from the leftover garden. So yeah, we're going to get at it. Steve got a new toy for his birthday this year.
Good.
Oh, that looks good.
It's pretty.
Yes, it is.
It's 173.
Yep. And it's fixing to rain again. Yay! Okay, so we got all the chickens caught. That was a feat. And Steve is actually moving them in the chicken tractor right now to the garden area. We still have one more electric fence to put up before we will let them loose in there. But let me tell you, catching chickens in a big open pen, that's a workout. Yeah, it was exciting. I'm glad it wasn't on camera though. Ooh, my hands are shaky from catching the chickens. Sorry about that. You can see our carport out there. We got it all set up. There they go. And you can see that we got our big Premier One electric net up all the way around, except for a small portion back there. But there's all the girls. There's still a few of them in the chicken tractor over there. I'll zoom in a little bit, maybe you can see them. But there's all the girls out there in the garden. As they get more comfortable, they'll make it out into the other end down there. But right now, they're having a heyday. It's so pretty to just sit here and watch them. Alright, so we've put in a full day. I actually just looked at the time, and it's like 5:30. I didn't realize it was that late. We have been smoking a Boston butt on Steve's new pit boss all day long. So yeah, we have put in a full day of nothing but farm chores. And I gotta say, I am ready to go in, get a shower, and eat some barbecue sandwiches. We're gonna do coleslaw and baked beans with it, and maybe even some garlic bread. Maybe with garlic bread with some honey. Some of Uncle Jake's Tupelo honey. Good. Yeah, I think that'll be good too. You want to talk about how much you and Danny have swam this week in the pond?
Only 4 days ago.
Yeah, y'all swam a lot in the pond this week. In fact, I posted some clips of it on Instagram. Y'all jumping in and doing cannonballs and stuff. I did. You're welcome. And y'all got to go horseback riding on Friday. Yep. As much as we would love for the boys to have figured out that horseback riding in the summer is hot and it's not enjoyable, they both still like it. So that's not going to be our get out of jail free card, is it? Where'd you get that?
She gave it to me.
Oh, okay.
What bomb?
I know. Alright, so what else do you want to say before we go in and get showers? Because I stink. When did you start wearing your necklace? We got that like a year ago at the alligator farm in St. Augustine.
Can I say something?
Sure.
We got the paddle boat out of the back of the pond.
Yeah, y'all did that too. And y'all been fishing. Actually, Danny caught, what, 2 bass on his fly rod? Yeah,
a bit. And a little bit of brim. And I caught a bass on a hand line.
Yeah, y'all fished and y'all stayed in the pond a lot this week because it was so hot.
So anything else you want to say before we end the video? You want to close it?
What do I say?
Just say what Houston does.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. If you want to do it, go ahead.
So guys, thanks for watching and smash the like button and subscribe. Bye.